Hi, welcome. I'm so excited that I finally get to meet with you. My name is Mrs. Anderson, and have loved having Athena in my class. She is an amazing student and is very hardworking. She's doing very well in class, and she's very creative and loves to do things with her hands. She pays close attention to detail and in her reading and in her artwork, and she loves to portray things exactly as they are. She's very meticulous, and I love to see her work. She's always drawing something new, and it's fun to see. I brought some artwork of hers to show you. She's always drawing, and she always pays very close attention to detail in her drawings. It's fun to see what new things she's coming up with every single day. So some assessments that we've been giving to help see where our students are at with their reading are: 1, the PM benchmark. The PM benchmark is an assessment that's given on a regular basis, which assesses a student's fluency and comprehension. So the student will read a story, and then afterwards the student will answer questions about that story, and the teacher will assess their comprehension. Also, while the student is reading, the teacher will mark how well they are doing in their reading, if they're reading fluently or choppy, or if they miss words, and that helps us determine their accuracy and their fluency. Another assessment that we have recently given Athena is the Core Phonics Survey. So this is where she works on basic phonics skills, the decoding skills, and so here's the basic phonics core survey. So for example, there are short vowels and CVC words. She would read a list of words that are real, such as sip, cat, let, but, hog, and then she would read a list of words that are fake or pseudo words to see if she can apply those same skills into words that are not real, that she's never seen before. So this was really interesting to see if she really understood the concepts. What she did really well. So there were short vowel sounds and CVC words, short vowels, digraphs, and trigraphs, consonant blends with short vowels, long vowel spelling. So those are the things that we've been doing with Athena lately. Some of her strengths, once again, she's very creative, very hardworking. She loves to draw and do things with her hands, and she's very meticulous. In this last assessment in the PM benchmark, we're going to go back to this, she knew all of her CVC words. She was able to correctly read all of the real words and also all of the pseudo words. She also knew most of her short vowel digraphs and trigraphs. She only missed one on the real one and one on the pseudo verbs. It was just a simple mistake, but she knew those. She also did very well with her consonant blends with short vowels. She was flying through those. We didn't even do the last two because they were so easy for her. So she's doing very well in her phonics, and it's been exciting to read with her. Another thing on the PM benchmark scale, she did very well in her comprehension portion. After the story that we read, I asked her a few questions, and she was able to relate the answers in very great detail and give specific answers according to the text that she had read. She's also doing very well in a program called Lexia. Lexia is something that the school does to help students improve their reading comprehension and their reading basic core skills. So this is something every student does in the whole school, and we pull it out after or in the morning. If they're finished early with their work, they can work on this during reading groups if they finish their work. And Athena has been very diligent in achieving her goals, and she recently just moved on to the next level. So this program called Lexia is helping Athena to practice those skills that she needs in order to move on to the next grade level. So she's doing very well with that and working very hard. We're very proud of her. So recently, because of the assessment that we gave, she had a little bit of struggle with the long vowel sounds. So I gave her an assessment, or I gave her a lesson on long vowel sounds, and we worked with those together. We had words with long and short vowel sounds on them, and we read them, and she was able to put them in a bag according if they were long sounds or short vowel sounds. And she caught on very quickly. Once she was focused and ready to go, she knew what those words were and what the vowel sounds were. So it was exciting to see how well she was able to master this concept. She really does catch on so quickly. The research with these vowel sounds and these different phonics things say that these phonics need to be taught explicitly, and then the students need to have an opportunity to apply what they are being taught. So in class, we are explicitly teaching these phonics skills. She's being pulled out by different aides to work on them once or twice or 3 times a week. And then she has the opportunity to apply what she's learning when she's reading with Stamina on her own. But something I would like for you to work with her on at home is reading out loud, so she can practice these phonics skills, these decoding skills that she's learning at school. So if you do not have time to work with her and read with her at home, maybe you can have one of her older siblings read with her, or even you can have her read out loud to a younger sibling. I would just like to have her reading out loud as much as possible to help her apply the things that we've been learning in class, and it'll help it keep on going. Something that I want to work on with Athena as well is helping her be able to focus. She has a hard time sometimes transitioning with the rest of the class because of her ADHD medication. She hyper-focuses on what she's doing, and it's hard for her to leave unfinished work. And so this often results in disrupting the classroom learning or her missing out on specific learning activities, which is not ideal. So I want to work with her on being able to move on with the class and be able to transition along with us. This will help, especially with literacy things, because she misses a lot of literacy because she just can't transition. Another small thing that I want to work on is just her reading fluency. With the PM benchmark that we just did, we track fluency, and as you can see, with every word we make a mark for if it was read individually or in a chunk, and we put a line across, as you can see, if they were grouped together or read fluently. She has some times where she was able to group words together or read in phrases, but for the most part she read words individually or in basic chunks. So I would like to work with Athena on her fluency on reading with expression and not chunking up words. Something that we are doing, something that the research says to do with that, is to work on decoding words that she's unfamiliar with very quickly. Also, having her know a lot of words automatically is very important. So here at school, we are going to be working on her sight words so that she can recall those automatically, and then the skills and phonics skills needed to decode words easily. We also have been working, Athena and I, on our fluency. I did a read aloud with her, just her and I asked her to read in the same manner that I was reading, so with expression, and she was able to read and mimic how I read, and it was so great. She read with phrases and with expression. It was beautiful. So something I would like for you to do at home with her is to read out loud and to have her mimic you. So you could read a page and then have her read that same page, trying to mimic how you read it. Or if you want, you can read a page and she can read a page. Just having her have that additional practice and reinforcement at home will be very helpful for her as she continues forward. So is there anything specific? Do you have any questions about that, about reading at home? Or is there anything specific that I can do for Athena to help her progress and improve that you see? Okay. I think one of the most important things is for me to help Athena be focused and stay on task with the rest of the class as they transition, and also just working on those different phonics skills and being able to decode words and be able to automatically read words, and as well as her fluency. So at home, the biggest takeaway is read aloud with Athena. Take 10 minutes, 5 minutes every day to sit down and read with her, or have one of her older siblings sit down and read with her so that she can get that extra reinforcement that she needs. My goal for Athena is that by the end of the school year, she will be on grade level, and I know that as we continue doing these small practices, that she will be able to be on grade level by the end of the year. And also with your help at home, I know that we will be able to achieve this. So I'm just so glad to have Athena with me in class. She's really great, and she has such great potential. Is there, once again, anything that I can do or watch out for specifically to help Athena improve and progress in her literacy or other skills? Okay. Thank you so much for meeting with me. It was a pleasure to meet you, and I'm excited to continue to work with you. Have a great day.